Hello everybody, so I'm going to be talking about ships and which is the best for PvP in the entirety of Sail. So let's start with the raft and we're going to work all the way up to the galleon. So, the raft. It's not very good. It has probably the worst health out of all the ships. Without any upgrades. Even reinforced hull can't save this thing. But the only benefit that is super good about the ship is that no one can see you ever coming. So if you're on the map, say you're on your raft in the map, and there's like 10 runners. Just make up a scenario. 10 runners around the map all fighting each other. They will never see you on the map unless they actually see you like in front of them, like eye to eye. That's the only way they will be able to see the raft, which is why it is super good and used among a lot of PvPers across. So the PvP raft, there are two options. You can either have a cannon or the harpoon. Me personally, I would use the harpoon as I like getting onto people's ships, stealing them, and then killing them, taking all their loot and their ship. So, ship options, I don't use any of these. I don't use speedy, I don't use lightweight, I use none. I just use a crossbow and the raft. That's it. And it's 50, and it costs only 12 gold to buy it back. So it's a very good option if you're just starting out. So now let's go to the sloop. The sloop is a better upgrade from the raft. It is a lot better because now you have 3 uploads, 3 things, and it moves at a higher pace. Well, not really. It moves at a somewhat higher pace. And you also have more health and maneuverability with this. So, the sloop can be seen on the map. It can be seen, but it can easily be made up for by this. This is the PvP sloop. This is what I would probably use. I never put front-facing sails on, as if the wind is blowing that way and you have to move that way, you're not getting anywhere. Now, I usually put lightweight hull and speedy sails on this because it makes this thing move like just as fast with these upgrades, so it is a lot better. And this is all I have to say about the sloop. So now, the runner. The runner, I'm gonna be honest, it's a really good ship, but it's not the best. But I will still be talking about it, because it's still a pretty good ship. But I'm just saying, I wouldn't use it for one person PvP. I would use this for like a 2-man or 3-man. But what I would use for this mainly is speedy, lightweight, or reinforced. It doesn't really matter, but base speed will be massive. If you put lightweights, this on, then you're going to be doing circles around galleons. For this, I would have 1 harpoon at the front and 2 cannons at the bottom to maximize my damage. However, if you don't really care about buying back it, you can just put 4 cannons, 1 harpoon, or if you want to be a little weird, you can put 2 harpoons or 3 harpoons and 2 cannons, or you could put 1 cannon at the top, 2 harpoons, and 2 cannons. I would do the loadout I said first, 1 harpoon in the front, nothing else right here. This would be probably the best option for any PvP, because the speed penalty won't go down as much, so it is a lot better. And now, we're moving on to the final one, the galleon. It's horrible. This is the worst ship in the entire game that you could possibly use for PvP. Do not buy this. It is $7,000. It only costs $1,000 to buy back. But still, this is the worst ship you can buy in the entire game. I could put full lightweight And the maneuverability is horrible. Speed is horrible. If I put speedy sails on, how am I even going to move around? If I just put normal upgrades, nothing else. It sucks. This is the worst ship. The only good thing about this ship is its health. But let's be honest. Who's going to be shooting you with cannons? Like, I don't think all that health is going to be mattering when they're invading your ship with a harpoon on a raft, killing your entire crew right in front of you. This isn't going to matter. Your health isn't going to matter. It's the one thing that sucks about ships. If you're not a boarder, health does matter. Health is essential. But if you board ships, you don't need to worry about this. I mean, you sort of do if you get shot with a cannon. But you don't need to worry about this as much if you're a boarder than someone that isn't a boarder. Health is not useful for when you're just jumping on ships and killing everybody. Because your ship is probably going to survive because you're too busy worrying about killing you. But nonetheless, I will discuss some good upgrades for this. Lightweight hull, lightweight sails, and then you want to switch it over to raft. I'm kidding. But lightweight sails, lightweight hull, you want to put 2 cannons up here, 2 harpoons up there, and then cannons, and then you want to put 4 harpoons, 4 cannons. This is the best loadout you can by far get from a galleon. It's the only one. It's the only thing. Now, I do see some good galleon users. Like, I've seen some very good galleon users back then. But using a galleon now, it's not that good. It's just a really bad ship overall. A runner is like 10 times better. Faster. You can do circles around the galleon. Like, by the time they even turn all the way around, you've done like 9 laps around them. That's how fast this thing is. So, here are the best options. Runner, with the set upgrades I said, or raft. Sloop is good for 2-mans. One is steering, one is like shooting cannons off the side or harpooning. Runner is good for 3-mans. Galleon is good for 5 or 6-mans. And raft is just good for a 1-man. Sloop can also be used for a 1-man, but it's not as good as the raft because you can still be seen with the sloop. So, these are all my suggestions for your ships. Have fun sailing out there, and good luck.